Are you ready for a vacation of a lifetime? Hello besties, welcome back to the channel. On this channel, I do a lot of travel inspirational videos, lifestyle, and everything in between. If this is kind of a content that resonates with you, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel to help me grow. You guys almost killed me with questions. If I was to be paid $1 for this question, this question, this question, this question, and this question right here, I'll be a millionaire by today. Well, I have good news for you. In today's video, I'll be answering all those questions that you had for me. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. In this video, I'll be guiding you through the ultimate cruise packing checklist, covering the essentials you can't afford to forget. First things first, let's talk about your documentation. Besties, without the correct paperwork, your vacation might end even before it begins. When it comes to documentation, make sure you have your passport, your visas, your vaccination card, your travel insurance, your medical insurance, and also make sure you have your emergency contact. In case anything happens to you, they're able to contact your loved ones once you're gone. When it comes to your passport, please make sure your passport is valid for at least 6 months. When it comes to visas, also check which countries you're visiting to make sure that the visas are up to date. And also when it comes to insurance, make sure you have your the worst thing happened. I've been recording all this time and the camera was off. You see what I have to go through to create your content. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel so that these troubles might go away. Okay, where was I? So when it comes, I was talking about insurance. Make sure you have you book your insurance with the cruise, because people have gone on excursions. 2 things or 3 things normally happens. First is either they're enjoying the excursion so much that they forget to go back on a cruise ship, or due to time difference, people forget to adjust their time and they just miss their cruise. And once you miss your cruise, that is it. Like when they tell you have to be in the cruise by this certain time, my friend, you have to make an effort to be there by that time or before that time, or else they're leaving you. They ain't waiting for you. So if you have the insurance, it's gonna cover you where you can be uplifted from the port where you are left to the port of entry where you began your journey, and you can either decide to go back home and follow up with your luggage later on where they can ship it to your house, or if it's me, I'll just take advantage of the city, go enjoy the city as I wait for the ship to dock. Then after that, I'll go back and collect my bag. So the choice is yours, but make sure for you to enjoy your cruise, don't get left out. Synchronize your watches. Try to be friendly with people around so that when people are leaving, you're just going by the wave. That's how I do all the time. Like I always have that one person that I rely on. We always have those people who keep time, and the first day on your cruise, you will always spot those people. So try to be friends with those people, because they'll be patting you. They'll be like, hey bestie, it's time for us to go. We don't want to be left out. So try making sure you have your medical insurance so that you're covered by your insurance once you get sick. But God forbid, no one is going to get sick, because we're going to have fun. So have your insurance with you just in case of an emergency. You are highly covered. Next up is your clothing. Cruises offer wide range of activities, so you will need some clothes to mix up. But guys, remember, pack casual wear for all those daytime excursions, and also a few formal clothes for those elegant dinner parties. And please don't forget your swimwears and swimsuits for those pool and beach parties. Remember, cruise cabins are very small, so pack versatile pieces where you can mix and match. You only need at least 2 or 3 outfits for your elegant or formal dinners, because depending on how many days you're going for a cruise, you might end up going for one. Actually, it's normally like one, unless If you're doing a cruise less than 5 days, the possibilities of you going on an elegant dinner event party is gonna be one. So you only need like one outfit. But hey, for us ladies, we change all the time. So I'll suggest 2 or 3 pieces, because when you put on this and you feel like you're not feeling it, you can change it to something else. But make sure they're versatile pieces where you can mix and match. When it comes to casual wears, it's normally very hot when you're traveling in these Caribbean islands. So most of the time you want something that is light, flexible, comfortable, because you want to enjoy the experience of excursion. Sincerely speaking, most of the time, guys, I see people put on more bathing suits more than their clothes. So if you have a nice bathing suit and a nice cover up, you're covered for your cruise. Another outfit you need, guys, that I forgot to mention, if you're this kind of person who loves to party, every night they have a clubbing session. So you are more than welcome to carry your sexy clothes so that you can go and party with your loved ones. Now let's talk about your footwear. You'll be doing a lot of walking, so comfortable shoes is a must. Think sneakers for exploring ports, flip-flops for the pool, and dressy shoes for formal night. Don't underestimate the power of comfortable shoes. They can make your trip much more enjoyable. Let's talk about your miscellaneous. When you're doing your miscellaneous packing, make sure you have a sewing kit. A sewing kit will always help you fix your garments or your clothing in case you experience wardrobe malfunction. Also remember to pack a first aid kit. First aid kit, make sure you have some band-aids, you have some painkillers, allergy relievers, and also don't forget to pack motion sickness medication, because guys, when you're hit by that motion sickness, if you don't have that medicine, it's gonna be a horrible cruise for you and you're not going to enjoy this adventure. So that should always be at least the first thing beside your documentation for you to pack, because you want to enjoy your cruise. The next thing I'll also advise you to include in your miscellaneous kits is sunscreen, because you'll be exposed in sun for a very long time. So always make sure you bring your sunscreen so you're well moisturized. The other thing, you also need travel size toiletry, like your shampoos, your shower gels, and your conditioner. Even though the cruise provides us with some of those essentials, we have some people who prefer using their own toiletries. So you're more than welcome to pack accordingly and use the travel size so that you can get to maximize as much space as possible in your cabin. Other things to include in your packing are water bottles. You can choose to get metallic water bottles or collapsible water bottles. Because you're doing a lot of walking, you drinking water to hydrate yourself is very essential. Most of the time, I don't advise. It's good for you to have the collapsible water bottle, but I don't prefer that. I prefer the metallic one, because that metallic water bottle can hold ice for between 12 to 24 hours, and all I have to do is keep on refilling it. Remember, on the ship, before you get off the ship, you can always refill your water bottles. And also remember to have something like a hook, a J hook, where you can hook it on your backpack to make it light and easy to be carried. The other thing you have to remember to also bring on your cruise are straws. Most of the time they do have straws, but the ones they have, they're edible straws. For me, I find them to be so sweet or sugary, and I just prefer having my own straw so that I can reuse it again and again. Or if you want, you can just buy the bigger, like a bundle of straws. They're very easy to carry and they don't consume a lot of space, so that if you see someone on a cruise, they forgot to bring it, you can always share, because sharing is caring and people will love you for that. The other essential thing that you must include in your packing list will be your electronics. electronic devices. First of all, make sure when you're having your electronic devices, remember to buy a universal charger. A universal charger is a charger designed where you can use it on any cruise, because depending on which destination you're going to or which cruise you're on, their sockets are different. So we have like European designed and American designed. They all have different sockets, so always make sure you have a universal adapter where you can plug your adapter and connect your cables whenever you want to charge your phone. This is also something you have to remember. We do not have a lot of outlet in the ship, so it's always recommended once you get into your room, please make sure you're charging all your electronic devices so that you can get to have enough power or charger for you to get to take pictures, for your memories, for your families, and just for yourself in general. Also remember to buy power banks. Power banks are very handy, very essential. If your phone or your camera goes off while you're still exploring, you can always use your power bank to recharge your mobile phones, and you can still continue taking those memories without any worries. Besties, last but not least, don't forget to pack your sense of adventure. Remember, cruises are all about exploration and relaxation, so leave all your worries behind and embrace the journey. With this packing checklist in hand, you're on your way to unforgettable cruise experience. Now that you're packed and prepared, all that is left is for you to enjoy the ride. I'm hoping this video will help you navigate through your packing list next time you're planning your next cruise. If there's anything that I've left for me to mention in this video, I will be so happy if you mention them in the comment section, and I'll be pinning them one at a time so that other people can get to learn from your experience. Until next time, bon voyage!